Quite.
Quite. Very quite. Hello, and welcome to WayTooBroad, a place for friends to talk about things they're really, really ridiculously excited about. That's what happens every time I don't look at the outline, and I'll never learn that it's actually a show and tell program for grown-ups. So I'm Hannah, and these are my co-hosts, Erin and Ben. Hi, Erin.
Hello, Hannah. It really sounded like you were reconsidering calling us friends. Like, it was like you were reconsidering our entire friend status. Hi, Ben. Oh.
What happened to Ben?
Ben's no longer a friend. I think he had to plug in. I think the dum-dum forgot to plug beforehand.
What did he forget to plug?
His computer. I don't know why he won't just talk.
Absolutely correct. It was at 7%.
Oh my god.
I muted myself because there was a lot of banging and noises getting
clanging.
My charger out of my backpack and on the table and everything. It's a whole hullabaloo.
It's a whole thing.
Ben, get yourself together, man.
I'm here, I'm now. You're
convincing me.
Hello to you. What you two? You two party
Who's
people.
Who's drinking who? Who's drinking what and who first?
This is episode 99 of WayTooBroad. It's a silly late.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nuts to the butts.
It's nuts. It's a silly late episode. Not that I had to tell you that. And I'm up first. Excuse me. Got one in the chamber for you there.
Locked and loaded. Didn't even have to ask. Still not achieving never, but maybe closer.
Maybe. So, what am I drinking, you ask?
Yes.
We asked who you were drinking, actually, but...
Yeah, but that's fine. What is fine?
I'm drinking the freshest fresh homemade seltzer I've ever had on the podcast.
Let's fucking hear it.
Let's see what it has to offer for us.
Wow.
Ooh, that was strong.
Oh, that was really strong. Let me tell you, it sprayed some water on my face and probably my microphone.
Refreshing. I felt that in my ear a little bit, actually, too. So,
wow, amazing.
Yeah,
it really was quite refreshing, actually.
You know, it was powerful, but not long.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Nice.
Ben, what are you drinking?
Just ice water. Nothing special today. Sip.
Wow. Just water siblings.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mine's bubblier, though. Probably. Guess we're just water siblings tonight. Erin, what are you drinking?
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. I have a tangerine seltzer, La Croix, and I have a rummy drink. It's rum and pineapple rum and pineapple orange juice and tangerine seltzer.
Wow. Vacation.
Yes.
Vacation.
That is foreshadowing to my obsession.
So I guess that your situation last night wasn't bad enough that you're still avoiding alcohol.
Oh, yeah. No.
That's good.
I'm still... What is the opposite of avoiding alcohol? Embracing it.
Seeking it out.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, given that it's foreshadowing, I won't ask any more about your vacation then, but it sounds like it's going very well.
Yes, indeed. Yes. 99. Holy smokies. Now, we have a special program planned for our 100th episode. Is that true?
Do we?
Didn't we say that we were going to do?
I forget what it was.
Maybe we should cut this out. I thought we were going to go back through all of our obsessions and pick some and see if we're still obsessed with them. Like, quiz each other.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Well, this then is all the more reason for me to tell you guys about this project that I've been working on as an upfront thing, because I was pondering whether or not to talk about it because it could be something that I'm done with by next week, that I might want to bring as an obsession. But since we're not doing like full on type obsessions, let me go to you guys, neither of you have been on Instagram very much lately, I don't think. Is that true?
I've been on
never
just
been on it.
a touch, a little bit, just a bit.
Just touched
lately.
it a little bit.
Just peeking in.
Okay.
Just like quick browse.
All right. I'm going to send you a link to a post I made today. And
I think I know what this is.
Oh, yeah? And I'm gonna post it, when we post the episode, I'll put a link and in the description of the episode and everything, to a project I was working on today.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Is it what you thought it was?
No.
Did you think it was dream drawings?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only other thing I've been posting on Instagram. But today I took a short break from dream drawings. So I didn't go to work today. Instead I did this. I sat in my backyard and I have this briefcase that it's like an old, maybe like, I'm not sure when it's from exactly, but it looks very 80s. It's like this beige, like really kind of gross, sticky, I forget what the material's even called.
It's like linoleum.
Yeah, it looks like linoleum, exactly. And then all the metal on it is brass, but it was like extremely, extremely tarnished brass. But the inside is in really good shape. I got it for like maybe $5, if that, at like a Savers. And I want to turn it into like a computer bag, a computer case. Mm-hmm. So it's like a hard-sided, it's like pretty sturdy. It's in pretty good condition. So I bought a fabric to cover it with. I found like a how-to online for that. But the first thing that I wanted to do was to see if the like hardware was even worth keeping. Cause the way it was, I was like considering just painting over it. So Ian and I spent like the entire afternoon in our little backyard garden, polishing up all this brass. And I took some videos of like step-by-step videos of the first, or one of the ones that I did. So you could see how incredibly, satisfying it was and peaceful and fun. It's like a little bit, it wears your fingers out eventually because you're working with like really small tools, but it's so cool because it started out like almost red, like really, really, really dark. And then you just like put this like stuff on there that smells like freaking ammonia. Brasso for, like just a few seconds and then you just kind of wipe it off and it's just like this beautiful color again.
I used Brasso at my old job where I was cleaning things.
Yeah. It smells like hair dye is what it smells like.
Yeah, it smells real bad.
Yeah, but it was fine. Most of the time I couldn't smell it at all because that's why we were outside, because it would have been really disgusting inside.
Brasso's a really funny name.
Brasso.
Yeah, it's like descriptive, but in like with a little flair to it.
Yeah. Like a Windex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Window
X.
Window O. So, the next thing that we did, which I will post more pictures as things keep going, but the next thing I did was I had to cover all of this metal that I had just polished in tape because we spray painted the whole outside of the briefcase. So it's gonna be, so right now it's sitting outside drying. It's like this really light gray color. And then we're gonna Mod Podge the whole outside of it, cover it with this really neat fabric that kind of looks like an oriental rug, and it feels really good too. Like, I'm really excited about it. We have 3 fabrics to pick from, but I'm pretty sure we're going to do this one. And then Mod Podge over top of that fabric and then let it dry. And then it'll be really cool. I'm pretty excited about it.
Cool. Wow. That's
dope
really
as hell.
neat.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like such a freaking nice thing to do with your significant other on a beautiful day where you're not at work.
Yeah, it was really nice. And we're going to be like cleaning out. It's like, it like gave me all these like, dreams of like just retiring to like Savannah or someplace that doesn't get quite so hot and just like having just a workshop together or something. Like that would be such a dream. Just crafting together in peace and quiet and sharing tools. It was lovely.
Oh, sounds nice. Mm-hmm. When you say it doesn't get quite so hot, as the place you live now?
No, as Savannah.
Oh, I see. I got you. That's what confused me. I was like, I'm pretty sure Savannah gets a little hotter than Massachusetts. Go. But I didn't know if there was some, like, cosmic atmospheric thing that happened that I don't know about, so.
Well, it's been really fucking hot here, but I'm sure it's been at least as hot in Savannah.
Yeah, probably true.
That's probably true.
Yeah, it was satisfying as hell. And that last picture, like, just watching them gleam in the sunlight and look so, like, golden and beautiful. And there were more, too. Like, in the first photo, you can see the before and after, just to the right there, those little ones, of these little tacks on the sides. I wasn't even sure if they were also brass, but the way that they, like, shone after I polished them, it was just, like, so satisfying.
Wow.
Yeah. I just loved it.
Nice. Dope.
That's what I've been doing.
Do you have the keys to that briefcase?
Do you have the keys to that briefcase?
The briefcase.
No. It's unlocked, though.
Okay.
I guess that would be better, but it didn't come with that.
It's locked and she doesn't even know what's inside it.
Whoa. Mystery.
It's really heavy. Yeah, like sometimes it glows out the sides of it. I don't know what that's about.
Probably nothing.
Probably nothing. What else has been going on?
I don't think I have any up fronts.
Ben, do you have up fronts?
No, I've been busy as heck.
School busy or moving busy?
Both, baby.
Nice.
You
Packing this weekend. Moving company's coming next weekend.
Ben, Deja flippin' vu.
Yeah.
OMG.
It's the suck.
Yeah.
Wait, so the moving company is coming next weekend.
Correct.
And then you're not flying back until the beginning of September. So you guys are going to be camping out in your apartment for 2 weeks?
Correct.
Dang.
We're not taking we'll still have our dining room table until we sell it, because we're not taking that with us. And, like, our bar stools, we won't have our couch or our TV or we'll have our old TV. So we will have a TV. We'll have enough, and
You're keeping your ATV at the apartment?
Yeah, we have our ATV.
Cool.
Of course. I can't, that can't be separated from that. Also, we decided we're just going to use the air mattress that we got when you guys came. Nice. Actually, when our friends visited originally is when we got that. Mm-hmm. And we're just going to sleep on that. And then I'm probably going to take that back with me when I come back in December. We'll figure it out.
That's a good air mattress.
It is a good air mattress.
Yeah.
Are you guys saying air mattress or hair mattress?
Hair mattress.
Hair mattress. That's what I thought.
Yeah,
okay, cool.
Entirely made of hair. Sense. You can get one at Costco.
Yeah. Well, that makes more sense for sleeping than air.
Yeah.
What is
how
that
could you sleep on air?
Yeah, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
And it's good because it can get really small if you condition it, but then when you want to pull it out, you just tease it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In retrospect, kind of a stupid question, Erin, honestly, so.
I'm really sorry. Yeah. That was really stupid. I should have used context clues.
Yeah.
You have 2 cats. Of course you have a hair mattress. Well, that sounds busy, Ben. Sorry, Ben.
He's back to busy Ben.
Mm-hmm.
He's back to busy Ben.
Yeah.
Poor Ben. Someday you won't be so busy.
Someday.
Someday you'll be very unbusy. And that'll be... we'll call you Unbusy Ben.
Hopefully by the end of this year.
Woohoo. And you can come craft with us in our Yarden.
It sounds fun. Did you say Yarden?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I loved it.
In my Yarden.
I do call it that because it's a yard garden.
Yarden.
My Yarden.
That English accent did make me think of one up front.
Well, I was going for Swedish.
Oh. Well.
My Yarden.
My Yarden. I'm hearing that now. But anyway, not a new up front, but me and Molly just watched my rewatch of Fleabag season 2.
Oh, yeah.
It's so fucking good.
It's so good. Jesus. It's so good. Ugh. Oh, I actually do have one other little story to tell you guys that I thought was funny. I thought it would be funny for a funny comedy podcast.
What is it?
Okay.
What? Can you tell us what it is?
You want to do an ASMR thing?
What? Wiggity, 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 wiggity. Beepity, boppity, boppity, boo. Tickety, tockety. Okay, is that good?
Earlier tonight.
Ping. Ping. Boo. Wow.
What were we even talking about?
I'm trying to tell you a story. It's
Okay,
really
please tell us a story. Like, ASMR
break
segment over.
That should be a new ASMR break. Okay, so earlier tonight, Ian and I were going to the Thai restaurant to get dinner.
Is this a euphemism?
No.
The way that you said it made me feel like you were not going to a literal Thai restaurant.
Well, I just started my sentence wrong.
Were you going to the one
Thai.
that's a tiny little shack?
Yeah, Kruo Thai.
Yeah.
And so we ordered takeout and we were driving over together to get it. Because it was the only way he would agree to go.
Listen, I feel that so hard. Totally.
So we're driving there, and as we're going over there, Ian's sister calls from her work because her cell phone has completely stopped working, and we actually proceed to be on the phone with her on and off about it through the entirety of this trip out, right? And we get home, and Ian has managed to help her reset her phone, and so he's trying to get off the phone with her now so that we can go inside and eat dinner. And so we're walking in, and he keeps telling her I gotta go. Okay, I gotta go now. I gotta go. We gotta eat dinner. And my sister-in-law, she's wonderful. She just sometimes she just talks a lot. Lots of people do that. It's hard to get off the phone with lots of people. But he's making headway. And then we walk in the door, and immediately upon walking in, the bottom of the bag that has our takeout in it completely comes open, and all of our takeout drops onto the floor. And I watch as one of our curries goes all over my foot and the floor, and I just screamed. I just screamed, "Fuck!" So loud, she definitely heard it, right? And then Ian was like, "Oh my God, I gotta go." And he hung up, and he did not give any context at all for what had just happened. And she didn't call back. She didn't text.
Wow.
I know her phone is working. We just fixed it. So she still thinks,
wow.
I mean, what does she think happened? Who knows?
What did you do?
Fascinating.
Did you have enough food to still eat?
We did, yeah. It was just I don't know what happened. Something must have been leaking in the bag, and it just gave out right then.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, most of the food was still fine. It was just we lost some of that wonderful curry broth.
Don't tell me, was it Penang?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
I got red curry. He got massaman, and they were both
which curry
delicious.
was it?
It was both.
Which curry fell on the ground?
Both of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
That hurts my heart.
Yeah. They both just
rice?
came open.
The rice. Let it be the rice.
No, the rice was fine.
Curry.
Yeah.
Wow. So your sister-in-law was like, meh, they were probably murdered.
I screamed
phone
so
works.
loud. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. You're now she's respecting my phone boundaries.
Right.
Oh, that's funny.
I just thought that was funny because we didn't even realize that we didn't give her any context until we had finished cleaning up the mess, and we're just sitting there eating dinner, and I was like, "Oh, you did not say anything about what just happened to your sister."
Yeah, and she doesn't fucking care.
She doesn't care.
She wants you to fix your phone, and that's it. Bye.
And then see ya. Never.
Fix your phone and die.
Yeah.
My phone. Fix my phone and die.
Yeah. So that's fine. Whatever, you know.
All right.
We're fine. We also forgot to get paper towels. We were out of paper towels and we forgot to get them. So that was also kind of... And then Ian burned himself while he was trying to clean it up.
My God.
How did he burn? Was it like really hot still?
Yeah, it was in like a metal container and it was like still really hot on the bottom. Like I like picked up the edges and I was okay, but I think he put his hand like all the way under it where it just been like hot on hot and burned his fingers.
Jeez.
Yeah. So he can do crimes now.
Because he doesn't have fingerprints?
Yeah. So that's cool.
You guys
Thanks,
should do some
Masaman Curry.
crimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let him know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It's on record now, so maybe don't.
I don't think he's cut out for it, honestly.
Yeah.
What was it that happened today? Oh my God. Okay. A thing that happened today was we went to get some blood work done at a hospital and I was driving and I decided to park in the employee section because there was no parking in the patient section. And Ian was like, this is employee parking. I was like, they're not going to tow us from this hospital's employee parking that is half empty. Like, that's not something that's going to happen. Like, you need to calm down. Anyway.
And then you got towed and you were wrong.
No,
yeah, you were fucking
happened.
wrong.
Nothing happened, but we did do a fun thing where we, like, pretended to be talking about our day at work at the hospital as we were driving away.
I bet that helped soothe him
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet that made him feel a little better.
Yeah. So
I relate to Ian in the story.
Okay. Should we pop in?
All right. Let's pop the flip
Let's
in.
pipe.
I think we've picked on Ian enough. He did call his tongue a cat spoon today.
Accurate.
What? Like he eats cats with it?
No, like cats use their tongues as spoons when they drink water.
Yeah.
He called his tongue a cat spoon.
Yes.
No, to me that sounds like a spoon for which to eat cats with. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. I understood it immediately.
No, a cat's tongue is a cat spoon. His tongue being a cat spoon doesn't make any sense.
Would it help if I told you that he was lapping up applesauce at the time with his tongue?
No.
Applesauce.
Because then he should say, my tongue is like a cat's tongue, which is like a cat spoon. That's what he should say. He cut out the middleman, and now it sounds like he eats cats in a liquefied version with his cat spoon.
Okay. Well, I'll pass that note along also.
Yeah. Please do. Please tell Ian that your cousin Erin thinks that he eats cats.
Okay.
Make sure you call me your cousin Erin.
Okay, Ian, my cousin Erin thinks you eat cats.
Thank you.
I'll tell you later. Okay. He didn't hear me. I thought I was pretty loud, but that's alright.
Yeah, you were. Who's first?
I am.
Hi, Hannah. That's right.
Hi. I gotta check on one thing. Okay. Cool.
Why not check on two while you're at it?
Well, actually,
check on.
It's like a BOGO.
Can we actually take a little breather here because I meant to open up some tabs and I did not.
Oreos.
Tap,
Oh.
tap, tap. Tabs, tabs,
Tabs.
tabs, tabs, tabs,
Tabs. Open those tabs.
Yeah.
And then one more.
Should we take it?
One more.
Ben, should we take an ASMR break?
Yeah, we really should.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right,
ASMR
carry
break?
on.
Over.
Okay. All right. So, my obsession this week. God. Okay, so a couple of weeks ago, I brought a show called In the Dark from Netflix, right?
Mm-hmm.
Today, I want to present to you another Netflix series that is simply called Dark.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're like
have a type.
distilling. Nice.
This series came to my attention through Ian. He read an article about it, which I want to read you a little bit from, because I think it's a good sort of thing to start with about it.
Oh, is this that new concept show that Netflix is doing where you simply turn your TV off and watch it for 30 minutes? Dark by Netflix.
It's German. It is German.
You forget to pay your Netflix bill, and then you just watch your screen for 30 minutes.
My new favorite show, Dark. Dark screen. No, it's the first Netflix original show that is German. It's in German, produced by German people, and it's really good. It's like, and it's going to be a limited run. It's planned to be 3 seasons. So the first 2 seasons are out already, and I've watched both of them. Yeah, the 3rd season just started production, and that will be the final season. So I think that's part of what this show is getting really, really right for me, because this is so Dark. Let me read you some stuff about it, and then I'll tell you why I like that it's a limited run. Okay, so this series, which I will link to, but with a warning that there are some spoilers a little bit further down in this article. Like, they're very out of context. Like, you probably won't understand them at all.
No spoilies.
Is it because it's written in German?
No. It's a Wired article called Netflix's Dark is Mind-Melting Sci-Fi at its Very Best. And this is what Ian saw, which it prompted him to suggest that we watch this show. So I'm just going to read you, like, the first, couple of paragraphs maybe from this article, just so that you get the same experience that Ian apparently did. Okay. The Netflix science fiction show Dark, a multi-generational saga set in small-town Germany, is one of the best shows on television. But TV writer Raphael Jordan notes that the show requires your full attention. It really might be the most challenging, ambitious narrative I've ever watched, Jordan says in episode 372 of the Geek's Guide to the Galaxy podcast. You need a companion site open while you're watching this, and charts, and even recap videos after you've seen it. Given all that complexity, Geek's Guide to the Galaxy host David Barr Kirtley expected the show to go off the rails at some point, but he thinks the second season is, if anything, even stronger than the first. Yeah. I was really concerned that there would be a sophomore slump and that a lot of the mysteries from season 1 would not have satisfying explanations, and it would be like the last episode of Lost or Battlestar Galactica, he says. But they obviously had this whole season, it seems to me at least, planned out from the very beginning. So there's more to the article, but like that was the main thing that Ian kind of took away, that like, it can be really incredibly rewarding to watch shows that are like as complicated as this show, but if you don't have faith that it's going to pay off, you paying that deep attention to it, then it's not at all. Like Battlestar Galactica broke my fucking heart. It was just like so good for so long and so amazing and such an incredible experience. And then it just like fizzled the hell out at the end.
I never done finished it.
Don't bother.
Wow.
That's a shame.
So, yeah. So like, that's what I like about, I mean, we talked about it actually when we were talking about, Fleabag. And like a lot of I think in Europe, it's much more common, obviously, for like these shows to have limited runs, like planned from the beginning. Obviously.
That's so obvious.
Well, I had thought it was just
Europe loves when things end.
I had assumed it was just the UK for some reason, but clearly Germany is also involved, so it must be all of
They're
Europe.
in on this
It's a conspiracy
thing.
They hold the secret to ending shows and they won't tell us.
Americans love to milk
Yes.
something until it's dead.
Yes. So, right. So, like, I think that's where shows like Lost and Battlestar Galactica went wrong, is like they just were trying to go as long as they could and milk it for as long as they could. And Dark is clearly not interested in that. Like they have a an arc in mind, and when it's over, it's going to be over. And it's actually very appropriate. I won't get into why, but it's very appropriate, and it's very thematically appropriate to just have 3 seasons of it. So I think it's like a great move on many different levels, but also because like it does make you feel as a viewer like they're working towards an endpoint. And when I think about where this show started, like I'm actually this show is like it does require your full attention to such a degree that I actually was talking to Ian earlier tonight. We just finished the 2nd season. We watched it all with like overdubbed English because that's just what it defaults to on Netflix. But you can watch it with subtitles as well. And I want to go back and from season 1 and watch it straight through from the beginning again with subtitles, because that'll force me to look at the screen the entire time. Like it's that sort of thing. Like it's like it said in the article, like the more attention you're paying, the more it really pays off for you as a viewer. And I'm not very good at that, but subtitles will force you to be good at it.
I felt like that way about Fleabag too. Like it's such a condensed show, and there's so many moments where she just like kind of looks at you for like a split second that if you're not looking at it, you're gonna miss like a huge amount of stuff.
Yeah, I agree with that. So the reason that I'm like talking so vaguely is here's a quote Ian sent me from a different article. Dark is such a weird and twisty thing that it's tough to talk about it much without delving into a place that even I would call spoiler territory. I don't know who I is in this context. Dark is a show best discovered with the bare minimum of information about its premise.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, I think really like the important things to know are just like, it's really, really, really worth watching. So it's all entirely takes place in one fictional town in Germany called Winden. That's another thing that's worth knowing. During the first season, I had some trouble telling the characters apart, which I think is, they just all look so German, you know? So like, I have to be like, okay, is this the one that blah, 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 blah? And Ian would have to like help me out. And sometimes we had to help each other out. And like, so that's like a thing that also would be a lot better probably if I looked at the screen more. But it's just something to kind of be aware of. But I'm sure that there are resources.
Are you,
for people
when you're not looking at the screen, are you just looking at your phone or what?
Yeah, my phone, yes.
She's looking at the fucking wall. She's looking at the wallpaper.
I get that for some shows, but this show sounds like it's like enthralling and very, I don't know, it sounds like a show that it'd be easier to pay attention to.
I don't know. I maybe wasn't totally sold on it at first, you know?
The kids these days, Ben, you see, they look at their phones. They turn on a TV, but they're actually watching their phones.
Wow.
It's like a whole thing. It's like a whole thing.
It's like a whole thing. So,
yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's it. Just watch Dark. It's on Netflix. It's very good. There's 2 seasons of it.
To recap, don't read anything about it. Turn on the subtitles. Watch it with a buddy so they can help you tell who's who.
Yeah. Or there might be like a guide or something.
Someone skilled at differentiating German people.
Yes. Ideally, watch it with like a German person who can help you out with.
Or with a computer with advanced facial recognition software.
That's running during the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see if I can track down any good, like, watch-along guides
face charts?
Or anything. Maybe, yeah. But face charts, oddly, would also be a little bit spoilery. So, actually,
Wow.
face chart would not be good.
Fun. Okay.
Yeah, so
we can't even know what the premise is?
I can read you, like, the...
Can you give me, like, the bare minimums? Give me those minimums.
I had the Wikipedia open and I don't know what
Aliens in Germany.
Dark. Not aliens. Why are you trying to...
I know.
I mean, it could be.
Sci-fi.
Aliens.
Hold on. I had a synopsis that or not
Aliens in Germany. Is that the theme song? Did I nail it?
Aliens in Germany. The 2 things happening concurrently.
Okay, I'm going to read you the premise as it's stated in Wikipedia, just the first paragraph, because the next thing goes into like more detail than I think you want.
Okay, boss.
Okay. Children start disappearing from the fictional German town of Winden, bringing to light the fractured relationships, double lives, and dark past of 4 families living there, and revealing a mystery that spans 4 generations. The series follows Jonas Conwald, a teenager struggling to cope with his father's suicide, police officer Ulrich Nielsen, whose brother disappeared 33 years earlier, and police chief Charlotte Doppler.
Ooh.
But what I will say about this is I really wouldn't call it a true crime show. I mean, I guess I've already told you it's a sci-fi show. So this sounds like the start to a true crime show. That's really not what you're in for when you're watching.
But it's not true crime because it's fictional. Do they know?
True. It's not like a crime mystery show, I guess. You're right.
Do they know the town they live in is fictional?
Whoa.
No.
Do they know they're in a TV show?
No, it's not. No.
Or is it true crime?
Hannah, you legally have to tell us if they know they're in a TV show.
I'm sure the actors know.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I would hope so.
Whoever they are, can they tell each other apart?
Seemingly, yeah. They seem to be able to.
Do you think they're faking, though?
You guys are really grilling me right now.
Twist? Is that the
twist? You said seemingly, so I mean, like,
we got to take Hannah off blast.
All right, Hannah, you're officially off blast.
Oh, you're off blast.
Thank
that
you,
is a good obsession. My mother might be watching this show.
You should find out.
And my father.
Wow, both?
Yeah. She was talking to me about a German show she's watching.
It's probably this show. I think this would be very up her alley. And his alley.
I can't remember why I wasn't paying full attention to her when she was telling me this, because I just don't remember much of what she was saying.
That's all right.
Dang it.
I'm sure she'll tell you, yeah.
This show.
Yeah.
I'm sure she'll tell me again.
Well, that's it. Just watch it. My mouse stopped working, so I'm done.
Nice.
For that reason, I'm out.
Did you say your mouth stopped working?
No, my mouse.
Oh, because that would be more of a plausible explanation of why you would be done.
I just had to hit it, and now it works.
Your mouth? Okay, good obsession.
Thank you.
I want to watch that.
Now it's time for Ben's obsession.
Oh,
das ist gut.
Das ist gut. Yeah.
Hello, Ben. Hi, Ben.
Hello.
What's up? What's up in the Baby Ben
My
world?
obsession's a television program that I've been binging
Obsessed with
for a couple of weeks. Well, I haven't been like binging it super hard. No, I've just been watching it when I have a chance, you know.
That's not binging.
Yeah, I'm not really binging it.
I've been watching it like 1 or 2 a night whenever I get a spare moment to myself.
That's pretty accurate.
You know, a binge. A
good old-fashioned binge.
You've been practically rationing it. Sorry.
This show is very good and well known. It's called Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh, that whole thing.
Did either of you watch it?
I've seen it several and ep.
Me too.
I like
Same.
it a lot. Yeah. For anyone who hasn't seen it or heard of it, it's a police sitcom that takes place in Brooklyn. Doi, doi, doi.
Doi, doi, doi.
Doi, doi, doi. In the 99th precinct. And it's just like tells the story of some detectives in the precinct and their chief. And it's very good because, well, number one, the main character is played by Andy Samberg, who I love. I just love him. I always have. He's just a funny guy. I feel like everyone has like a soft spot in their hearts for like the SNL cast members from when they were a kid growing up. And so like Andy Samberg, Bill Hader, like Kristen Wiig, all those people I like always have a big soft spot for because we watched SNL all the time when I was a kid. And he's great in it. And it also has, want to talk about representation in this show. There's 2 of the main characters are Latina women. 2 of the main characters are black. One of them is gay. And they actually, like, one of the main, like, plot points of the show is that he plays the captain of the precinct, and it's like his first time being promoted to a captain, even though he's been a policeman for like 30 years because he was openly gay and a black man in the New York police in like the 80s, and so was kept from promotions for a long, long time. And Terry Crews is the other one who plays the sergeant in the show. So like the two leaders of the precinct are black men, which is cool and probably not that common in a New York police department in real life, but cool to see it on TV at least. And Terry Crews he's just like really, really funny. I feel like I don't know. I think I always knew that, but like, and in my head, I also thought of him as like being a professional football player for more time than he actually was. He played professional football for like 1 or 2 seasons and then has like been an actor pretty much since then. So he's like very much more an actor than a muscle guy or football player.
Yeah, because Brooklyn Nine-Nine has like 5 seasons. So that's way more seasons.
6 seasons.
6 seasons.
Renewed for a 7th.
That's way more seasons than the fucking football.
That's true.
That's way more seasons than the fucking football.
Way more seasons than the football. And also in the 5th season, you find out that one of the main characters is bisexual.
Nice.
I don't know that I've ever seen in like a network sitcom a bisexual character, like main character of the show.
Yeah.
And they like, not only do they like find out she's bisexual, it's also like there's a whole episode about like her coming out to her parents who refuse to accept bisexuality as a thing. And just like, you know, and they also have like this really great episode where Terry Crews' character, Sergeant Jeffords, is racially profiled by another cop when he's like on the street in street clothes on like his own street at home. And it's just like a very good episode dealing with all of that. Like they don't. One thing I did kind of worry about when I started this show was, obviously, as most of America has, I've become more and more disillusioned with like police in general, because police kind of suck a lot of the time, and I was worried that watching a show like this would like glorify them too much. You know what I mean? But I really don't think it's done that, and they like do not shy away from issues like that in the show and like addressing them head on, even addressing like incarceration somewhat. That's kind of a spoiler to explain what I mean by that, but if you watch it, you'll know what I mean. It's just very good. Chelsea Peretti's in it too, and she's fucking amazing. There are a million gifs of her from the show being hilarious. It's just like the role she was made for. And something really cool about it is in the show, she and Andy Samberg's character are like childhood friends, and they, in real life, Andy Samberg and Chelsea Peretti grew up together, which is kind of neat.
Yeah.
It's real good. Highly recommend. Oh, it's also
good.
You know, for just a quick, you know, another way of endorsing it. It was co-created by Michael Schur, who created The Good Place and Parks and Recreation also. So
we love The Good Plates.
The Michael Schur stamp of approval.
Did you say Good Plates?
Yep.
I did.
He created them good plates.
Yeah.
They're good. They don't break. And they recently too, it was like on one network and then they canceled it, and there was enough like crowd support that they got renewed.
Yeah, it got canceled by Fox
network.
And then was like the next day picked up by NBC.
By the news.
And it was like big part of that was a giant social media campaign spearheaded by like Lin-Manuel Miranda, Mark Hamill, Seth Meyers, and a fourth guy who I can't remember, who called themselves like the Fellowship of the 99. They had like
Have you gotten to the episode he was in yet?
Who, Lin-Manuel?
Lynn?
No,
Yeah.
I haven't.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but so it sounds like I've watched like episodes here and there, like Erin has, and I've always really thought it was very funny. But it sounds like it also, which this is definitely not true of most sitcoms, but it sounds like it's also like really worthwhile to watch it like straight through, like watch it in order. Is that accurate?
I think so. And that's not true of like every. Yeah, I mean there are definitely like it definitely like, has a story throughout also. And they like reference old plot points sometimes. In a really satisfying way. Like, there was actually the episode I just watched, like, I don't know how to explain this without like telling you what it is. Actually, I kind of can. Like, in a very like extreme sitcom-y situation, the main character Jake like accepted, like signed up for a pyramid scheme so that he could get something that he wanted, and it like 10 episodes later, that like came back and he like got all the stuff delivered to him that he had to sell, and they like went into this whole. It was like a whole episode about the pyramid scheme and like about the company that's running it, and it was just like I feel like in a lot of sitcoms they just like do that funny idea of signing up and like spending $8,000 on a pyramid scheme just to like do that, just for that as like a plot device. But then they like actually came back to it, which like what would happen in real life. Like there'd be really real consequences of doing that. Cool. So yeah, it's very good.
Yeah, because I would definitely I haven't seen any in any particular order. Couldn't even tell you what season. I've just like seen maybe like 10 episodes. You know, not back to back.
That's how I started watching it too, because I know my mom watches it, and sometimes when I was home, I'd like watch it while she was watching it.
Yeah, that's it. It's like whoever has it on.
Yeah, that was very much my relationship with it, like for a while, and then like I decided I just wanted to watch it finally.
You know what? I decided, Ben.
I just wanted to watch it, please.
You should watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Please let me watch it. Please.
You said please to yourself and yourself.
And also, Kylie was in DC for a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I ain't got shit to do. Watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Fuck.
Wow, so much for busy baby.
You're just preparing yourself for the East Coast again.
You're right.
This reminded me, for some reason, of this thing that my friend Matt posted on Facebook today about how he got to do a classic dad joke for the first time ever. Even though he's got a million kids.
That's surprising.
Yeah. For the first time ever, one of the kids said, "I'm thirsty." And I finally got to reply for the first time in almost 5 years as a father, "Hi, thirsty. I'm dad." So then that's fine. But there's a follow-up. This is what I wanted to get to. His son's reaction. So his son blinked at the joke, then assumed I was asking him to ask me more politely, because I literally ask him to ask me more politely every time he has asked for anything since he's been able to speak sentences. So he replied, "May I have a thirsty, please?"
How old is his son?
How old is this idiot? How old is he? He's like probably like 3, 2.
Oh my god,
3.
that's adorable.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that wasn't how I meant it, but like there is a certain age where that's stupid and an age where that's adorable.
Wow. Joke critic in town.
Either way, it's funny.
I just feel bad I don't know how old he is, but there's so many.
You're fine. It's not your job to keep track of your friend's kid's age. It's the calendar's job.
Is it your kid?
No, it's not my kid. And I can't even keep track of my cat's ages, so I don't know what anyone expects of me.
Did I tell you what Hazel's birthday is now? Did I tell you guys about that?
She changed her birthday legally?
I changed her birthday.
Oh, wow.
What's her birthday now?
Her birthday is now my birthday.
Oh.
Because we don't know her birthday.
Yeah.
We just know she was born sometime in September, probably late September. But you know what? I was born September 8th, so now her birthday's September 8th. We celebrate together.
Cute. I like that. Hey, Mikey.
Cute.
Thanks.
It's like when I pick up my dog's prescription at Costco, before they know that he's a flippin' dog, they ask me what his birthday is, and I always say, I don't know, he's born under a log. You said September 8th, Ben?
Yeah.
You're going to be here on your birthday.
Correct.
No, I'm not.
They always ask me that when I pick up prescriptions for Jack, too. And I never know what to say. I'll try.
He's a cat, you flip. That's what you should say.
I know Como's birthday.
That's great.
Como's birthday is March 25th, 2017.
Wow.
Aww.
He's my good boy.
That's the day babe was born. Henry's birthday is around March. The end of March, probably.
I got Jack in.
Who knows?
Wow, he should have Como's birthday.
Yeah, maybe he will.
That's what's fun about pets. You can just give him a birthday.
Music and birthdays, and then tell Costco.
And kisses. Yeah.
And then tell Costco.
Just tell Costco.
When I've had to pick up like Kylie's prescriptions before, all they ask for information is her birthday. Why did my... the fuck? Can you hear me the same?
Yeah, we can hear you.
It like... Wow, that was so weird. For like a second there, my waveforms on Spotify were super quiet.
On Spotify. Maybe that's your fucking problem.
Do we not record on Spotify?
That's not how any of this works. But
that's what I do. I go back and listen to an old episode on Spotify.
I was saying, when I pick up Kylie's prescriptions, all they ask for is her name and her birthday. And I'm like, that's like such easy information for me to get. I could just be stealing someone's drugs so easily if I just knew their name and birthday.
Stealing them, you're buying them.
No, but her insurance paid for them. I don't pay anything when I pick them up.
I see.
It's like
what if you're... I mean, I bet drug addicts have done this. Like, what if your mom has like painkillers for surgery or something, and you go and steal her prescription?
Well, yeah, but on the other hand,
the criminal's idea.
Huh?
Don't get the criminal's idea. Sorry.
On the other hand, it would really suck if you couldn't like have somebody pick up a prescription for you.
Yeah, that would
True.
A prescription.
And also, you would know you'd be missing a prescription. You could be like, call the pharmacy.
Aren't you at the pharmacy already?
No, you're the person. Not in this scenario. In this scenario, you're the person whose prescription is being stolen.
We're all having a
play acted that for us.
Call the pharmacy.
We're call the pharmacy.
And then you find out prescription's already been picked up. You say, "Ooh, something is afoot."
Ooh, call the police.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
Hello, sir. You called us.
Is that how the police answer the phone?
You called.
Hello? You called me. That's always the answer. Hello, you called me.
That's how I'm gonna answer it from now on.
Here, I'm gonna next time I call you, you're gonna say hello. You called me, and I'm gonna say hello. I called you. And we're just gonna say that back and forth
So
to
we
each
all
other
agree
forever.
on the basic facts of the situation.
Okay. Wow, that was really great scene work. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, good one.
Well, that's a great session, Ben. I definitely will consider revisiting Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Where do you watch it?
Hulu.
I don't have Hulu.
It's all there. All of it.
Damn it.
All of it. Did you guys hear about the Disney's new streaming service and how they're gonna bundle it with it's called Disney what's it called?
It's called Disney Fuck.
They're gonna bundle it with who now?
I think it's called Disney Plus.
Ben's eyebrows just did a great thing.
Disney Fuck.
Disney
New
Plus
Disney
Fuck.
streaming service.
Someone tell me what it's called.
Oh my god, you are telling us. Did you guys
Disney
hear about
Plus.
this?
It is called Disney Plus. Okay, and it's bundled with, because they bought Hulu, so you can get Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus for $12.99 a month, which is as much as Netflix costs.
Oh, dang!
What's going to be on Disney Plus?
All of Disney's movies ever,
Wow.
and they're taking them all off Netflix.
Damn.
Yeah,
When?
good question.
Probably when Disney Plus comes out, which I think is November.
November.
So get in your Netflix users, get in your Disney.
Well,
movies.
now I want to know how much. Yeah, now I want to know how much I'm paying for Hulu.
I believe it's like $6 or something.
I think it's maybe gone up to like $8. So pay like another $4 to get Disney shit.
$5.
No, it's $6. It's $6.
Wow.
So you have to pay $6 more.
Damn.
No, $7 more.
Oh my god.
I don't want it.
Double. More than double.
I don't know.
Well, you don't have to do that. You can just get Hulu.
Disney, why are you messing with my streaming services? Please.
Not. You can just get Hulu and it's the same.
Please, Disney.
Stop yelling at Disney.
But Disney has so many more properties than you ever think of being Disney, and they're going to take all of them off of Netflix, and then what the fuck's going to be left on Netflix?
They own
just
ABC.
Dark. I know.
Just Dark. Netflix Dark.
That was weird. The last time I went to Disney World and went to Hollywood Studios, and there were like Jimmy Kimmel billboards everywhere, and I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh yeah, he's on ABC.
Yeah.
And they own him.
You guys seen that crazy chart of all the things Disney owns? It's fucking everything.
No, I haven't, but hey-oh. You know what I mean?
Disney fuck on there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Disney fuck.
That's the porn streaming service.
Yeah, it's going to be their adult offerings.
Just really going for it.
Disney fuck.
Cool. Wow. We had a lot of tangents, but I think we should pop in Erin now. After another ASMR break. I just don't think that any of us totally are doing this right.
There's no wrong way to ASMR.
That's definitely not right.
Is that ASMR?
That was really nice.
Thanks.
Yeah. Ooh, you cut him off. Okay. Hello.
Oh, you
I'm
cut him
popping
off.
I'm popping in.
Pop in.
I'm popping in.
People.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, I'm coming to you from my obsession. Live from my obsession, which is Molly and I are on a beach vacation.
Wee. It's the police.
We've been planning this beach vacation since February, 6 months ago, when it was a cold day over there in central North Carolina. Mm-hmm. And we were like, hey, let's take a beach vacation over on the coast, North Carolina, there in eastern North Carolina. So here we are. We're here. We're finally here. We're here in eastern North Carolina, here on the coast of North Carolina.
Just like low-key secretly sponsored by the North Carolina Tourism Division.
Molly and I were like, yo, we're really going mountains to see this summer. Because we were just in Asheville, North Carolina. We're there in the mountains of North Carolina. And now we're in Carolina Beach, North Carolina, over here in the over in eastern North Carolina, here in the ocean. What do you say here in the coast of North Carolina?
The coast.
So, the coast. So yeah, we're just here. We're here for a week and a half.
It's a long ass time.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Are you in an Airbnb?
We're in Airbnb.
Yeah.
It's not an Airbnb, it's a VRBO. I don't flipping know.
A what?
We originally booked an Airbnb and they sold it. We had to rebook it through this other app. It was totally fine.
It's VRBO.
Mm-hmm. VRBO. It's like another thing.
I ain't never heard of that.
I had never heard of it. I refused to download it on my phone. I'm like, I don't need another one of these, honestly.
Relatable.
It's great. We're like right on the ocean. We're technically not right on the ocean. We're like in the backyard of the house that's on the ocean, okay?
Okay.
So we're on the same side of the road as the ocean. We're on a beach access.
Thank you for being honest with us.
I wanted to be really
I'm really tired of your lying lately, so I'm glad you just had to be honest for once.
I don't want you to like have any like misconceptions about like I'm not looking out my window and seeing the ocean. I can, but that's not like the thing I'm seeing. I'm mainly seeing another house, and then next to it, I'm seeing an ocean. Okay, and not just any old ocean, the ocean. Oh my god! Last
night, only one.
So we're on the beach. Okay, technically, behind the house, on the beach. Okay, we're splitting fucking hairs about it, but we're like just a block or two away from a tiki bar that we love that serves like very rummy drinks. Like we like walk out of our house past this other house, and and then the beach access, and then we walk like a couple blocks on the beach and then go down to this tiki bar. It's awesome. And they serve really rummy boozy drinks. I might have already mentioned, just delicious. And then oh my god. So last night, we were having a lot of tiki drinks. And then we saw a bunch of people crowding around blocked off sea turtle nest because the sea turtles were hatching out. We saw it happen. We saw over 100 sea turtles being like hatching and going into the ocean.
That's amazing.
Amazing. Well, what happened was like we went over and like I guess 10 heads were poking out, but they were waiting I think until it got darker because they like see the line of the ocean, that white of the ocean, and they kind of go towards that. So some volunteers were there having people be like, no, like don't talk loud, don't like flash your cell phones. Excuse me. And so we were like, 10. Wow, that's cool. 10 sea turtles. That's amazing. But then when it happened, it was like, there's actually only 10 that had popped their heads out, but it was like, I think 117 is the number I heard.
Holy
I mean, it was
crap.
It was crazy. I think it's called a boil. And it's because
What?
they suddenly just like fucking erupt like a boil of sea turtles. They just like suddenly fucking erupt from the sand and just start spilling out. And it was incredible. And then they were like, so they had this kind of like chute to kind of direct them down the beach. But then once they got to the beach, the waves were coming up and kind of spreading them all around the beach. So we were all standing there. There was a ton of people there. And suddenly there were sea turtles like floating at everybody's feet. And everybody was like, stop, there's one behind you. Like it was kind of chaotic. But in like kind of this community, like everybody's making sure no one accidentally steps on a baby sea turtle. How terrible would that be? No one did. It was amazing. And then today we were at the beach, around like 5 or something. I don't know. We didn't have any clocks on us, but like we saw one more pop out and go into the ocean. So that was really cool.
That's so cool.
You didn't bring any clocks with you?
We didn't bring any clocks. I wanted to bring out the grandfather clock. And Molly simply said no. Didn't give me any explanations. She simply said no.
Seems kind of rude.
I thought so. I brought it. I went through all the trouble of bringing it.
Yeah,
from home.
Yeah, she didn't veto that at home, but then suddenly you can't bring it to the beach. You're like, what do you think I was going to do with this?
Why did you think I brought this? Yeah, so it's been awesome so far. We've been here since we just got here Wednesday. It's Friday. But yeah, we're here till the 18th. So I'll be recording 2 WayTooBroad episodes here, and we're just fucking having a great time.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, fucking beach.
Okay, nice long beach vacation.
Fucking nice long beach vacation.
Yeah.
Flipping heck. Yeah, we're just like doing puzzles, listening to podcasts, reading books, flipping.
So nice.
Looking at the ocean, leaving a grandfather clock's not fucking home. So that's all.
I got a puzzle today. I think I'm going to do this weekend, maybe.
Nice.
Puzzle.
Yeah.
We're listening to. This might be one of my. I'm not going to say what we're listening to. It might be an obsession later.
Okay. Is it Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend?
You got me. You flipping got me.
I flipping got you.
That's not.
Cool.
That's all.
Vacation.
Yeah.
Vacation, all I ever wanted. Vacation, something
Have
else.
to get away.
Who knows?
Who
Who could possibly know? There's no way to know.
I don't know who you're singing.
You don't know
I
that
actually
song?
don't know who that is. Who is that?
I don't know, but do you know that song, Erin?
I don't think I know. I mean, not that you sang very much of
all I
it.
ever
It's the
wanted.
Go-Go's.
I mean, it's a part everyone knows.
Vacation had to get away. Vacation meant to be spent alone. Wow. That's sad.
Oh.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's the lyrics.
Wow. I can't believe that's hilarious.
Yeah, that's the lyrics. I just looked them up.
I don't know.
It's by the Go Girls.
Not the Goo Goo Dolls, the Go-Go's.
The Go Go's.
the Goo Goo
I don't
Dolls.
know why.
Oh.
I'm having several strokes today, I think. I read that as the Go Girls.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's not what that says at all.
You go, girl.
But yeah, you would recognize it probably. It's been in like a lot of movies. Vacation.
It's in my favorite movie.
What's that?
I don't know.
It might.
You know, the one where he calls the cops, and the cops answer and say, "Hello, you called me?" And he said, "Yeah, somebody stole my prescription." Huh.
And then they say, "We don't care, we're on vacation." Then they go surfing and that song plays.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
love
there are
that
also
movie.
so many surfers here.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, and I might rent a surfboard.
Have you surfed before?
I did a whole sup surfing lesson.
Oh,
We
yeah.
had a whole episode about it, you flip.
Oh,
Yeah, what the fuck? She was in Charleston for a week doing them.
In the morning times.
Doing them. The surfs. I was there for a week doing those surfs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have surfed. That's what you're saying.
Well, I've sup surfed.
What does that mean?
Stand up. It means stand up surfboard.
What?
Is that
there
regular
another
surfing?
kind?
Yeah.
that the
stand up
default?
paddleboard. I'm sorry, stand up paddleboard.
It's not.
Stand up paddleboard. Surfing.
Are you going to rent a paddleboard or a surfboard?
I think I might rent a surfboard, which I haven't done before.
I can't believe this. I can't believe you've done this
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah, so what I did, just to recap the listener, was I crucified Hannah for asking me that question when she knew the answer was yes. When in fact, the answer was no.
Oh, man.
It's an old trick. It's an old trick I had up my sleeve.
Trick a hat up my sleeve.
Only once.
But I have surfed. I've sub-surfed. But I haven't surfed.
Paddleboarded.
I paddleboard surfed.
Whatever,
Paddleboard on
Erin.
a
No one knows what you're
stand-up
talking
paddleboard,
about.
surfboard.
I just...
Whatever.
You hung out with dolphins is all I remember from that week.
That's dope as hell.
I flipped out with some dolphins.
You flipped out.
Some dolphins and
Flip
I
out.
tripped out together.
Yeah.
I remember one time Kylie and I, when we were in Hawaii, we were swimming at some beach, and she was like, "Oh my god, look, dolphins!" There were like a bunch of dolphins jumping on near the horizon, but I couldn't see them because I didn't have my glasses on.
Oh, no.
God damn it, Ben.
And guess what? I ain't never seen dolphins since.
God damn it, Ben. You didn't see them then either.
Nope.
God damn it, Ben.
You've been looking
You
everywhere.
ruined
Everywhere you
I've been
go.
looking. My one goal in life's been finding some dolphins. I ain't
You
seen
gotta
none.
put your glasses on, man.
I don't even think they're real.
Did you check in your apartment today?
No,
Oh.
Were your glasses on?
I slacked. I slacked
You
today.
ruined every moment. Every special moment.
Listen, I wasn't about to wear my glasses in those intense Hawaii waves. Okay,
How about a contact lens?
I don't wear contacts.
How about you get those prescription goggles?
Those are good.
Do those exist?
Those are good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh
and
my
you can
god,
buy
I
them without a
love prescription goggles.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I have a pair. They're amazing.
How can you buy them without a prescription if they're prescription goggles?
Listen, I don't make the rules. I don't. I just buy the goggles. Just so you can buy contacts online without a prescription from Canada.
Well, you have to.
You can't.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Yes.
Your prescription is like what's wrong with your eyes.
Yeah.
That's what it means
No.
in terms of glasses.
If you know your prescription, if your prescription.
Okay, what word did you say?
Listen, we're parsing hairs here. Okay, if your prescription expires, you have a prescription. We're parsing hairs here. If you have a prescription, kill me. If you have a prescription that's expired, you cannot take it to an eye place and be like, "Here, give me contacts." They're like, "No, your prescription's expired." But that's like, because you know, like the strength you need of your contacts, you just buy them from Canada.
Okay.
With that prescription.
You don't have to type in your prescription number or anything. You just have to know, like, oh, this eye is a negative.
Yeah, that's
7.
what's on your prescription.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't need to be valid or updated. Or you could buy ones that
I never
are
said
not
it had to be
even
valid or updated.
Okay.
Oh my fucking!
You don't need it. You can buy it without an up-to-date prescription, basically.
Or if you've never gone and you're like, oh, I think.
Yeah, you could make it up.
That would be a really bold choice. To just guess what was wrong with your
eyes. You don't have to have a prescription. It would probably be a good idea if you had some idea what kind of contacts you needed, okay?
All right. I'm glad we got to the bottom of that and parsed all those hairs.
I am too.
All right. We should do homework now that that's out of the way.
Okay, what's your homework, Hannah?
Okay. My homework is go watch Dark on Netflix. I haven't tried it yet, but I do suggest watching it with subtitles just so that you pay a lot of attention to it. And so you can tell the people apart. And
also, Ben, wear your glasses. That'll help.
Wear
you
your glasses
with that
if you
too.
need a prescription.
Are there any dolphins in that show?
An out-of-date prescription. No dolphins that I saw.
No.
But
Damn it!
I wasn't looking the whole time. So
seeing them in a show would count. I'd be happy with that.
Oh, really?
Never seen them in anything.
Wow.
Like a YouTube video.
Never even seen a picture.
Do you know what? So you don't know what dolphins look like?
No idea.
Okay, so how do you know you haven't seen one?
She's got a point.
Okay, I've probably seen one. They're common, right?
Yeah, they're everywhere.
All right, yeah, I've seen a dolphin.
Yeah, there you go. That's not a boy.
Show me a picture of a dolphin and I'll tell you if I've seen a dolphin. My Twitter is Hanthropology. That's also my Instagram where you can go see the updates on that briefcase project. And what else? I have another podcast called So Dreamy. We talk about dreams. We're doing a month of daily dream drawings, as I mentioned before. That's still happening. I fell behind, but I'm all caught up now. At this point, at time of recording. Who knows what's happened by the time this is out.
Very cool.
So far I've had 2 dreams where I had to write the name Trump on my piece of paper.
Ooh.
So that sucked.
Icky.
Yeah. But
no bueno.
Yeah. But you know, it is what it is. I'm not gonna sugarcoat my dreams.
Ass.
That also wouldn't be good, yeah. So that's it for me. Hi, Ben.
Okay. Hi, I'm Ben.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Hey.
My homework is to watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine on Hulu. Season 7. It's got renewed for a 7th season. I don't know when it's coming out. So kill me.
They're filming it.
Yeah, that sounds right. Chelsea Peretti's not on anymore, though. I think, for the 7th season.
I think you're right.
Why not?
I don't know. I think she just left after the 6th for some God knows why reason.
She had baby.
She did, but she had baby in like season 5. Mm-hmm. She left for a few episodes in season 5, and her character had a baby.
Mm.
Oh.
And my Twitter is nicely proved Ben, although I've been thinking about getting off Twitter lately. So enjoy pictures of my cats while you can. My Twitch is Disco Greg. Stream has been a long time, but I still will stream there eventually. That's it.
Stream has been a long time.
Stream has been a long time.
Stream has been a long time. I said that when I was peeing this morning.
Erin, what's your homework?
Hi. My homework is to...
Why?
Aww. Ooh, something big is buzzing out this window. Okay.
I hope it's a bug.
I do, too.
Is it a big guy just buzzing?
I hope not.
That'd be bad.
My homework is to, I don't know, go to the beach. Over here in the east coast of North Carolina. Right here on the Carolina shores. Beautiful beach. Take some relaxation time, is what I'll say to you. However you can, whenever you can, wherever you can. Take a moment to relax.
I endorse that.
Yeah. Take a relax, in your Yarden, polishing brass. Or in your
House, polishing ass.
However, you need to. My other homework is to get a prescription and buy contacts from Canada. I don't really have anything to tell you about social media wise. Oh, keep looking at queerworksmap.com. It's not up yet. I'm still working on it. I'm still really excited about it. So
I'm excited about it.
I talk about that in one of our episodes. What is it? Flip. Hold on, I'm looking in the topic index.
Topic index.
Oh,
it's not on here.
Taco index.
It's not on the topic index. Where is it? What is it?
It's not. Why would it not?
Oh, the Queer Works Map. Yeah, gotcha. Talk about that in episode 93. So long ago.
So
that's all for me.
So long ago.
Cool. So if you want to follow us as a podcast on Twitter or Instagram, you can do that. We're at 2BroadPod on Twitter. We're WayTooBroad on Instagram. We have an email address, waytoobroad@gmail.com. We also have all of the info that you just heard and the whole episode up on our website at waytoobroad.com. So go there for anything you want. The earnben.com for anything you need. And if you enjoyed the episode, let us know. Leave us a review on Apple Podcasts or email us or you can call us. Our voicemail is 774-326-0420.
Blaze it.
That was a little bit out of order, so I forgive the delay. Blaze it.
There's a lot out of order, so blaze it.
So blaze it. That's all the things. So have a great week, everybody. We love all of you listening, and
we love you.
We love you. And the podcast candle is now extinguished.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, we didn't even talk about your mic setup with your pens, Erin.
Goodbye.
Oh, dang. Well, there's always next week.
Listen to episode 100 for fun.